You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here.
So first round,
You make your way up the short path to the cabin. You'll find the princess with a warning. We're not going to ignore.
Dialogue, so we'll just skip those. Now, do we take the blade or not, chat? What do we do?
The interior of the cabin, the blade is your...
What do we do, chat? We take it or leave it this time. Kill. Alright.
You take the blade from the table. It'd be rather difficult to slay the princess and save the world
now we
without
go
it.
Slaughter. Full-on violence. Bloodshed.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. This is an oppressive place. The air feels heavy and damp, a hint of rot filtering from the ancient wood. If the princess really lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor. Her voice carries up the stairs.
Who's there?
Your murderer.
She sounds dangerous. It's almost as if she's the one in charge down here.
It is I.
Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation.
I will win. I'm here to kill you.
Oh, are you now?
Yes.
Why don't you come down and let me take a look at you?
Great job. You gave away the element of surprise. Good luck, hero. You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far
one's still
wall
here
of the
too.
basement.
Was that actually there the whole time?
She's so coldly beautiful.
Maybe it was there the whole time and I just never
Is she
paid
really a
attention.
threat to the world?
Focus on the task at hand.
You weren't kidding when you said you were here to kill me.
Yeah, it wasn't a joke.
I know. You brought a knife with you and everything. But you don't have to try and kill me. You could always toss that scrap of metal to the ground and give the two of us a chance to talk things out.
She makes a compelling point. What if we didn't
Do
kill
we
her?
talk
What
it
if we
with
just
her?
dropped the blade and talked? Don't you dare. It's fine. We can decide what we want to do after we talk to her. Maybe she really is a monster. Killing someone in cold blood isn't very becoming of us.
What do we do, chat? Do we go full out murder aggression or do we drop it? What do we do? Blood. Alright.
You ignore the trembling in your hands and tighten your grip on the blade.
You poor thing. Your hands are shaking. Are you scared of me? Because you should be.
You step forward, your grip on the blade tightening as you steel your resolve.
Oh? No talking then? Fine. What even makes you think you can kill me? I'm probably chained up in this basement for a reason, right? And if that knife is the only weapon you have, you'll have to get close enough to use it. So, you should just drop it. Best not to risk finding out what I can do.
She's unarmed. If you hesitate now, it'll be too late. End this.
What do we do, chat? I'm not dropping the blade. Drop the blade or slay the princess. Slay.
You lunge forward without a moment's hesitation. You feel flesh easily give way and look down to see your blade already sinking deep into her heart.
Oh. This is it, isn't it? I'm almost embarrassed. I should have seen that coming. But I have to wonder. Do you actually believe this was enough to kill me?
Oh my god! She's like the Terminator. She always comes back.
It's like she's convinced she can't die. Yes, even as she lays there dying, she entirely believes herself to be alive and well. But it's over, isn't it? She stopped breathing moments ago, that arrogant look still plastered on her face. But is it over? Really over?
Of course not. That was too easy.
It's over. Don't get all worked
Ching,
up.
ching, ching.
We should make sure. What's the harm in checking for a pulse?
No, we stab her again.
I really don't think you should do that. And why shouldn't we? Is there something you're not telling us? I've told you everything that's happened with complete accuracy. The princess is dead. Your blade pierced her heart. There's no coming back
Let me
from
just
that.
stab her a few more times, like she did for me. Remove the blade, check for a pulse.
You lean down and wrap your hand around the blade's hilt. But as you begin to slide it out of its resting place, you feel a sharp and sudden jab in your side. What was that?
I guess I won't be dying alone after all.
Quick, let's get out of here. It's too late for that now. You collapse to the ground as the mortally wounded princess twists a blade of her own deeper between your ribs.
She looks like a feral animal.
As you fall, she falls with you, exhausted by the effort, the little life that was left in her eyes fading rapidly.
An eye for an eye. A life for a life. I guess we're even now.
Schmiggle.
See you around.
You were so close. Why did you hesitate?
Because I want.
It doesn't matter.
I want
At least
to
you managed
stab
to
her a
take
few
her
more
with you.
times.
For whatever that's worth. Everything goes dark, and you die.
The Razor. Definitely never seen this one.
You're on a path you're here to slay.
I've never
A
seen this.
warning before you go any further. She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her
I don't know,
power
is
to
this one of the
stop
new
you from
ones or
slaying
not?
her.
I have no idea.
Don't. He couldn't be more on the money. But we're really doing this,
Oh my
aren't
God, he
we? I'd
sounds
say
so
you're
funny.
lost, but I'm stuck here with you.
I can't be I love that voice. It's so funny.
We know what to look out for this time.
It's so funny.
We know to be careful. Just stay focused and you'll be fine.
Proceed. What's it gonna look like inside? It's a razor. Is it gonna be sharp? A lot of daggers.
The interior of the cabin is a jagged mess of warped wood and broken boards,
It's
their
warped.
splintered edges as uninviting as shattered glass.
Have you played
The
this
only
game
furniture
before, by
of
the way?
note is a pointed table with a pristine blade perched on its edge.
You seem to have an idea about how this works, so. Hey, Bumbo! Welcome back.
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
I'm going to take it again because
take the blade from the
I
table.
don't trust how that last
It
one
would be
ended. I
difficult
don't
to
think
slay
it's
the princess and save the world without a weapon. It feels a bit better to have a weapon in our hands. Let's make her hurt for what she's done to us. The door to the basement creaks open, revealing what must
It's all
once have
sharp
been
and
stairs.
jagged.
The fractured slats look as if they've been torn from their source and violently jammed into the wall.
What is she gonna look like? Is she gonna be like a creature like blah, 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 blah?
The air seeping up from below has an almost metallic quality to it, like the smell of fresh
Imagine
blood.
if her arms are blades.
You can hear what sounds like the rhythmic scraping of metal coming from down below. Scraping? She's not even trying to hide her knife. It's like she wants to get in our head. That sound could be anything. It's probably just her chains dragging across the
That's a
floor.
knife.
I
That's
am
a sword.
begging you to get out of your head.
That was sharp.
Her grating voice carries up the stairs.
I hope you've come to rescue me. I've been stuck down here forever.
Forever.
There is something so wrong with that voice.
I agree.
Yeah, she thinks she's better than us, like she doesn't even have to put on an act this time. As you descend the final step, the form of the princess comes into view, her sharp eyes following you from across the room.
Finally, somebody! Quick, get me out of these chains. We're not safe here.
Come on now, we're not falling for that, are we? She's trying to trick us, but she can't hide that threatening edge to her voice. She just wants us to get close, to let our guard down. If she sounds threatening, it's because her mask is already slipping. She knows why you're here. You are armed, after all.
What are you waiting for? You are here to rescue me, right? What? No! No! I wouldn't stab you. I am just a sweet, innocent princess trapped here for no reason.
The sarcasm is strong in this one.
And you are a brave knight who's supposed to walk up to, not stabbing distance to help me.
I have absolutely zero doubts that she is going to stab us if we get close to her. She certainly feels threatening. Just because she's acting like she's going to stab you doesn't mean she has the means to actually do it. But you know who is armed?
No, she has the
You.
means.
So stop
She
second-guessing
has the
yourself and
means.
do your job. But I'm nervous.
What if I just leave her down here? Can I do
All
that?
the more reason to jump into the deep end and deal with her right now before you waste any more time
No.
getting stuck in your head.
I can't do that. Yeah, I'm not trusting this boy. As much as I want to do that, I need to give her souls.
The princess falls silent, her smile unwavering as you charge across the room. Okay, she hasn't pulled out a knife yet, and her hands are still behind her back. I think we can do this. I think we can win. We just have to strike now, but make sure you keep your eyes on those hands. I don't trust her for a second. But your focus is broken by the horrible sound of metal slicing through meat. Whose meat? Not ours, right? Hers, at first. Then yours.
Hehe.
Oh my god. She's hehe. Hehe.
How? What did she even hit us with? You stare down at your chest and at the long, thin blade she impaled you with. And then the red, angry slit along the flesh of her thigh, where the blade had been nestled just a moment ago. It's still lodged in her leg, emerging from her knee, hinging up and out of her body like some extra metallic
Oh
limb.
my god, I was kind of wrong because I said blades on her hands, but it's the same idea. Camille, is that you?
Bullshit. Absolute bullshit.
You're going to die now.
Oh my god. You're going to die now.
With a twist of her knee and a painful squelch, she does just that. Everything goes dark, and you die.
There's a chapter 3. The Arms Race.
You're on a path in the woods. No, fuck that. If we're gonna have to keep doing this over and over and over again, we're not starting in that goddamn woods every time. We're starting in the fucking cabin.
Thank you.
Your what? The interior of the cabin is sharp, a constricting mess of
hilarious,
curved and
Skip.
battered sheet metal pushing you towards... Wait, excuse me? What just happened? What did you just do? I feel dizzy. Oh ho ho ho! I guess I took us to the cabin, didn't I? Isn't that interesting? Who holds the cards now?
I love
The
this.
circle's getting smaller and smaller.
Ooh,
Running isn't an option anymore.
Another one.
We have to fight.
I've never had a chapter 3, by the way.
Good. It's better that way. Without a fight, no
It's the
one can
stubborn
win.
one
And if
too.
no one can win, then nothing has any meaning.
Great, so obviously you've already
said all
been
of
here.
that?
How many times? This is our third?
Yeah.
No wonder things have fallen apart.
yeah.
You do realise that every time you fail, she escapes and an entire world is damned to destruction, right? That can't be right, that's too much responsibility.
Nah, impossibly high stakes make the fight
I
so
love the
much
voice of the
better.
stubborn.
Let's just stay focused, shall we? The only furniture of note is a bent metal table, a pristine blade perched. We take it. Okay, sure, you take the blade before letting me finish telling you it's there. It would be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon.
This makes so exciting.
This feels right. We just have to keep our senses sharp.
That's right, we've got to be able to win
I love how
eventually.
there's so many of them.
We will win eventually. Hell, we might even win now.
Yes,
That's a fighting spirit I like to see. You could all learn a thing or two from this one.
I agree.
I'd love to get started just as much as you would, but how are we supposed to get down there? You walk through the door. You do know what doors are, right? There isn't a door, there's just that mirror. There isn't a mirror. You really messed things up, didn't you? It's like you can't even see reality anymore.
I can feel the air coming up from behind it, stinking of iron and steel.
There's
You
so
might
many
be right.
different
Could be
versions
a
of
trick.
them, though.
If our other senses can't feel it, then we can't trust it.
If it's in our way, let's just break it and move on. You make your way to the door at
This
the end
one's
of the
so
room,
cool, actually.
stopping just in front of it. You really must think you're looking at a mirror. Well, it doesn't exist. Just reach forward and open it. Let's just fumble for the handle and be done with it. I don't care what we look like. I care about getting to the end of this
I love
mess.
this route. It's so cool.
You reach forward and place your hand on the door to the basement. It creaks open. And the mirror's gone. How surprising.
It was never there. Just an illusion.
Let's just get to the princess already. I didn't care about the mirror
To the
before,
princess
and I care
already.
about it
I love
even
it.
less
I love
now.
it so much.
Guess it's time for us to see her again. Just stay focused and you'll be fine. You step forward, but you don't get a chance to linger on the basement stairs. They are smooth and flat and metallic, an unintentional and unfortunately slippery ramp that quickly sends you skittering to the bottom.
Your body tumbles onto the basement floor and the form of the princess comes into view, standing at a distance. She gives you a wry smile.
Hi, it looks like you don't have a way out, so I'm not going to play dumb anymore. But don't worry about how bad you did last time. That's part of the fun.
She's got another thing coming if she thinks we're going down easy again.
I've got multiple versions of me now. I am more powerful than you would have ever imagined.
Pride makes us dead. The only thing that matters is survival.
I have my ego. Shut up.
Actually, does survival matter? We've died twice and nothing bad has come of it. We just need to find a way to win once. Nothing bad has come of it yet. Plenty bad has come of it. You've left at least one entire world to ruin. The people there
No, they
mattered.
don't.
The past isn't real. There's only here and now. Your internal bickering is cut short by the wet sound of slicing meat. From the princess's arms erupt twin blades, glistening with her blood, the empty flesh of her arms flopping at her elbows like torn sleeves.
Or not two,
The
but
chain
blades from her
clatters
arms?
to the floor.
Jugo moment. Jugo moment, everybody. Or Wolverine. I called that shit. I called that shit. Ah. Who's the best at predicting shit? Me. Who's the best? Me. Who's the next League of Love?
She's loose, and she is coming for you.
You're going to make me walk over to you, aren't you?
Shit. She's coming for us, and I'm out of ideas.
We're going to fight here again, and we're going to use the I'm going to try flirting with her.
Yeah, that's right. We just have to think. There's probably an answer if we think.
Just standing there, huh? A bold strategy.
I hear, do you hear my voice?
You don't have time to finish your thought. In a moment, she's across the room,
Oh, damn, okay.
blades flashing in the dim starlight.
Spaghetti arms. Straight
She
through the heart.
skewers you. Ow. What a surprise. Yeah, we don't even get a second to think without her stabbing us. Oh, a new one of us. I thought that only happens when we die. Did we die? You're on a... No, you're in a... Where the hell are you?
What is happening?
I don't like that we died without us knowing
This
it.
has to be one of the new ones.
This really, really
has to be
blurs
one
some
of the new
lines that I
ones.
prefer not to be blurred. Are we still dead? Are we alive again? How are we even supposed to know the difference?
Stop saying dead, all of you. We might have died a second ago, but right now we're extremely not dead. This is all horribly wrong. How many times have you been here?
This is 4.
No wonder everything's such a mess. This wasn't supposed to go past 1.
I wonder what you're going to do next. You're so full of ideas, and I love that.
And just like Jugo, you've got blades from your arms.
But I guess we don't have time to talk
But
about
I'm
things
right.
before the princess
I'm
advances.
so right.
Okay, whatever we do gets us another us. Let's see how many we can stack. There's got to be a point where it makes us better than her. We don't need any other voices chattering about in here. It'll just confuse us. All we need is to keep fighting.
I agree with him.
Yeah, I'll pass on that.
As long as we keep moving.
Come on, show me something new.
Okay, plan now.
Also, I love Voice of the Skeptic. He is my favorite. It doesn't work, and she kills you again and again and again and again. Your memory blurs as your consciousness leaps from life to life to life, holding only snippets of the conflicts that transpire.
Then you skewer yourself.
I thought we both understood that dying doesn't get you anywhere.
Huh, that didn't do much of anything. We're tougher than I thought.
Voice of the Contrarian.
Well, there's more of us. Let's see if that helps.
What's the point? It's all the same.
She skewers you.
Oh, don't give up on me just yet. You gotta keep going.
Do you see that? We almost had her. That was luck. But we only have to get lucky once. Compliment her on those gleaming blades. There's nothing better than a capable woman.
Voice of the Smittens here too.
She skewers you.
You're cute.
It doesn't matter how many times this takes, we can't give up.
Okay, let's go again.
Just panic. Flee. She skewers you.
No, you don't get to escape. That's not how this works.
See? We're getting better.
Okay, yeah. That was a good one. She's going to kill this body either way. So stop feeling what it feels.
She skewers you.
Ooh, not bad. Real tough.
We're getting close to something, can't you feel it? One last time.
You're right.
One last time, that's all we need. Let's appeal to her better nature. We haven't tried that. I'm sure she'll listen
There's
to
so
reason.
many voices. The voices in my head keep on telling me to stay.
She skewers you.
Circling a train, circling a train.
And then everything goes dark, and you die.
We've got a chapter 4!
You're on a... Don't lose your head. We're in a cabin, and we'll take it from here.
I love this guy.
Everything feels like it finally fits, doesn't it? We're up here, which is different, and different is good. And our steel claw is already in our hand.
Oh, what if? Throw it out the window. Over my dead body.
That won't be very hard. We've died a lot.
Besides, what better way to die
There's
so
so many
very many
voices.
times than at the sharp hands of a beautiful woman?
No, but really, just randomly playing that right now just feels so accurate. It just feels so right now, so I'm gonna have to do it. It just feels so right now. You know exactly what song I'm talking about. You know exactly what song I'm talking about. You just know it just feels so right. You know, when you have those moments where it just feels so right? Yeah, this song feels so right now.
In my head, keep on telling me to pray, cause I'm spinning like a carousel, circling the train.
This
Hit
is
the
just-
bottom of
this
the
is just
bottle,
it
I
right
don't
now.
wanna feel the pain, but that is all I got for now. I don't wanna talk about the voices in my head, keep on begging me to stay. If I pull the trigger now, then the demons go away. And I know my time.
Accurate. It's so accurate right now. It's so accurate right now.
Sure, I can think of a better way to die. They're all the same, really.
Oh, Muichiro Tokido.
How about we stop thinking about horrible ways to die? I don't want us to accidentally manifest anything. The only thing we're gonna manifest is finally ending up on top.
On the top. Yes.
There are entirely too many of you. How
Because
many
I'm a
times have you
talking
been here? This isn't good. This is... How about you stick to describing things, and we'll stick to doing them. Yeah, leave it to the pros. We'll notch up that win in no time.
Narrator, we heroically stride through the door and towards our destined final
Oh my
encounter with our star-crossed lover.
Fine by me. You walk to the door and onto the basement stairs, only...
It's more of a slide.
We know.
We know. Fine, I'll just shut up then and speed this whole thing along.
Yes.
Are you sure you don't want me to describe the stairs? Or this room, or anything?
No, we don't.
Feels like I'm hardly
Because
ever
we're
out
on
of this.
stage 4.
Don't care, just want to win.
I agree.
Fine, you make your way to the basement, where the princess awaits you.
You know, this last time I killed you, and you didn't pop right back up again? I thought I'd actually done it. I thought I'd cut you into so many pieces you just weren't able to stitch yourself back together.
She
But
sounds
I
like such
guess
a
we're
robot.
not done.
I
That's
guess we're
okay
not
with me.
done.
It's good even. I like that.
I sound so vicious, like a robot, and super sarcastic, but I'm going to kill you.
I got something ready for you while you were gone.
That's not making
Do
fun
you
of
want to
voice
see
acting,
it?
by the way. I'm just saying that's what this character vibe gives me.
I'm not going to wait for an answer. I'm just going to show you. It's worth it though. Just you wait, and not for very long, because I'm going to do it right now.
Do-do-do. Ba-ba-ba.
Are you gonna say what she does? Do you
Oh,
want me
do
to
you want
talk
me
now?
to talk now? I'm a hissy fit little bitch boy called a narrator. If you don't want to include me, I'm not going to bring the story along.
Well, yeah, she says she has something new. I want to hear about the new thing. Yeah, me too. I think I speak for all of us when I say that I would like to hear you describe her new
The
thing.
narrator's so petty.
Really? Okay then.
Here we go. Now.
The princess's skin twists, splitting into red blooms of raw meat as it stretches and tears. And then it erupts.
What?
She becomes a wave of blood and viscera, pieces of her splattering against the walls. All that remains
What
in
the
the center
fuck?
of the room is a skeleton of blades. A heart beats furiously in its cage of a chest.
my sword. Fire is in my blood, and here I chant unlimited blade works.
Are you ready for what comes next?
Holy shit! She's gorgeous.
Absolutely
Unlimited
divine.
blade works.
Yes, behold the perfect woman. Do you think we can throw her out the window? That looked painful.
The voices in my head.
How is she still alive? Heart's still beating, that's all she needs. This is fake. This is all fake. That's all just made
Ching,
up.
ching, ching, ching.
She doesn't even have a back anymore. How are we supposed to stab her in it?
Ching, 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 ching.
This is all just a sick joke. I hate existing.
We're screwed. I quit.
You
I'm
can't quit.
done. Forget it.
This is all just a
What just happened? It's so quiet.
I emptied my mind. I am the bone of my sword. I am the bone of my sword.
Something feels different about you. It almost makes me feel different. Like I should actually take this seriously for once.
do not act, and yet through that inaction your body moves on its own. The princess strikes as you approach, but as her blow finishes its arc, you're already somewhere else.
You're incredible.
I used unlimited blade walks! Your weapons clash again and again, you and her entering a rhythm free of thought and free of self. There's only the dance, the ebb and flow, the shifting of the tides back and forth between you. The deeper you fall into your the deeper you fall into your play, the faster your hearts pound and the faster the momentum values. An endlessly building crescendo and then an opening. The blade strikes free of volition and hers strikes too. Both strikes are lethal. I got water and steel as an achievement. Neither of you will survive, but neither of you feel what's to come. This is a good ending. This is another. I keep on telling you to stay in the circle. I don't even know the words. Fully. You do not get to see each other die, nor will you ever. It's time for you to leave. Memory returns. That was intense. You do so. Silence as you reach towards a glass. It's time for you to see what's in it. You've withered. You find yourself in the long quiet once again. What's she gonna look like? Unlimited blade walks!
I am a growing chorus of contradiction. A mass of tides ebbing and flowing all at once in more directions than my attention can bear to hold. To look at any one is to shift them all into something new. And to look away is to reshape them yet again.
Oh man.
All of me is changing, and yet the rest of me is still the same.
You can't be a contradiction.
And yet my waters flow and my streets bustle. There are no words that can describe me into non-existence. There is no logic that can bind my multitudes. I am everything that you have known me to be, but I am also none of it. We will know when we near our destination. As easily as you can stand to be you. You are like me, even if you have chosen not to look at the corners of you that do not fit. Even if you have chosen to ignore the brilliant contours of your soul. Gifts aren't what someone tells you to bring them. My joy is in seeing what you choose. There are no wrong answers, and every perspective illuminates my shadows and tells me new secrets.
I wonder if that's what Wolverine would look like if you took away everything, just a skeleton with his adamantine.
I will be here when it is time for us to meet again.
Everything goes dark, and you die.